Howard. It's caught. Jeremiah.
Brown to Smith. Oh, my.
It's going to be a fade to the corner, though, to Smith. Oh, he one-handed it again. Shot. And the catch is made. That's Ryan Williams. Still spinning free.
Gets it out quickly. Goes to Williams. Ryan Williams.
Hey man, what it do? It's your boy Mr. 1%. We right back here on the 1% Network, and we got some big news coming in for you today, man. EA Sports College Football 2026 just released probably about 15 minutes ago, right? Just released its 2026 cover, video game cover. And we got none other than Jeremiah Smith and the incredible Ryan Williams, right? Who both played as true freshmen last year and made great plays, right? Ryan Williams made probably some of the best catches in some late games and helped Milroe and them guys out down there in Alabama. And of course, Jeremiah Smith set records, done things that we've never seen, the great Julio Jones, some other great Calvin Johnson wide receivers come before him. But now we got Jeremiah Smith, Ryan Williams, man, none other than the two greats on the college football EA Sports 2026 football cover, man. Shout out to them guys. Let's get into it. Now, EA Sports and college football is a huge deal, man. A really big deal. About 10 plus years ago, they shut the game down due to, the new coming terms and ideologies with NIL coming up, players needing to be paid, and there were guys that was actually a part of a case 10 plus years ago when the video game got shut down, and if you ever was on the game, they kind of paid you out small amounts of money and closed that. And then now, right, 2025, EA Sports comes back out with the college football game, and it's a big hit. People have been waiting on it for years. Now there's even new generations of kids that's never had a chance to play a college football video game, right? So EA Sports comes back out with it. It's a major hit. They do what they need to do for 2025. Right now, 2026, right? Like I said, we got none other than Ryan Williams, the great. He painting his fingernails. He doing what he need to do on commercials everywhere, popping up. Then we got Jeremiah Smith, coming out of that South Florida, representing, looking like a monster, man. Both guys, great size, great speed, great ability, right? And that's why EA Sports selected these guys to be on the cover, right? With NIL and everything happening, these are some of the two, biggest names, and big time players in college football right now. So I think EA Sports hit it on the head. I think it's a really great pick that they made, putting these two guys and focusing on them on the cover. All the kids know their name. All the kids want to be like them. All the kids follow them, been following these guys since the 7-on-7 in high school football days, right? So that's exciting, and I'm definitely proud to see these two guys on the cover of the game. But, focusing more on the cover, I really like, and I think it may be a clue, if you guys are into, being an analyst, calling out games, seeing who's going to be those playoff tier teams. I think that the background of the cover highlights the playoff tier teams, like you get to see the LSU, the Oregon, Notre Dame, Miami. I think that's Florida State up there in the corner, Georgia Bulldogs up there in the corner, SMU, making the playoffs, Ole Miss, of course, Tennessee, Texas, Michigan. So they represent, man, got everybody on there, and it's looking like those teams that you can count on, being in the playoffs. One or two be hit or miss every year, of course, but that's their shout out, and what they can do for everybody. And I like it, man. I think it fits. It's very colorful. It pops, even for the really, really young kids. I think they're going to see this and want to play it. People that aren't into the football, physically, right, that aren't really into football physically, I think they're going to be into it, the guys that just straight gamers. So, man, shout out to EA Sports and Ryan Williams and Jeremiah Smith, man, representing on that new cover. And for, a bonus edition, right, what they did do for the deluxe edition, they did a cover featuring everyone, man, and it's a great cover. I think this is another one that's going to be attractive to the college football fans all over the country. Of course, you got Ryan Williams, Jeremiah Smith standing right in the front, but then you got the Penn State guys in there. You got Reggie Bush Bush, that's crazy. You know, Kirby Smart on the cover. Tim Tebow, that's crazy. Oregon representing Georgia Bulldogs. I see Indiana. Who else is in there that I can just recognize? D. Stu out of Friendship High School, Washington, D.C., man. He representing for South Carolina. Get to see him right there. Yeah, man, and it's a lot. I'm trying to see. If there's anyone that you think should have been on the cover, let me know. I'm checking it out. This is just dropping. I'm checking it out in real time right now. I know Arch Manning is one that everybody's going to say, why isn't he on the cover? I think it was a story came out not too long ago that he turned it down. Him and the Texas head coach, you know, they denied it. And I understand why. You know, one thing, the Manning family doesn't need any NIL assistance at all, but the University of Texas doesn't either. Texas as a whole doesn't. You know, Texas A&M, SMU, University of Texas, like Texas, they do a really good job in taking care of their kids and keeping everyone happy down there. So you never really hear anything about money. Football is football, but money issues, they're fine there. And I think they're just focused on playing football, man. And I'm excited to see Arch. I know he'll still probably have a really, really high rating. And I think he worked out his own personal deal to boost his NIL for using his NIL on that video game, because you know that a lot of people going to want to play with him. A lot of people going to want to see what he does. He did great coming in, backing up the starting quarterback last year, coming in, winning some games, making some passes. So Arch Manning, of course, is one that people are going to be looking for, but that's the what and why on why he isn't there. But for anybody else, man, anyone that you think deserves to be on there, even on the main cover, if you think, you know, of course, everybody has their favorite teams. I'm sure there probably, you know, a few personal players here or there that could have been on there, but if there's anyone that you think should have been on the cover, let me know, man. If there's anyone you think should have been on the cover, let me know. And that's college football 2026, man. We got the season coming up. Week 1 is looking like it's going to be great. We're going to be dropping news and doing what we do through the whole college football season, man. Y'all stay tuned. Please comment. Let us know what y'all think about this cover. Did they make the right choice? Should they have added some more players? What do you think, man? Or should it have been just a one guy right cover? Do you think they should have just focused on Jeremiah Smith, or maybe just focused on Ryan Williams? Let us know, and we're going to get back to you, man. That's it. 1% Network. We out.